Sweet wines can be made either through natural or artificial means. In natural ways, sweet wines are created when the juice is left on the grape skins for longer than usually used to produce dry wines. This process allows the sugar in the grapes to leach out and gives the wine its sweetness. Other times, sweet wines are artificially created by adding sugar during fermentation, a process known as chaptalization, popularized by French winemakers in the 19th century. The sugar added will influence how sweet the resulting wine will be. When choosing a sweet wine for your palate, there are several factors to consider. First, when selecting the best sweet wines for your palate, there are several factors to consider, including sweetness levels, grape varietals, and origin. Sweetness is an essential factor since it affects the overall flavor of a wine. The sweetness levels range from dry, no sugar, to very sweet, high sugar. Dry wines are more acidic, while sweeter wines offer a richer, more complex taste. The type of grape used in making the wine also impacts its taste and quality. Popular grape varieties for sweet wines include Riesling, Moscato, Gewürztraminer, Chenin Blanc, Muscat Blanc and Sauvignon Blanc. These grapes produce lighter-bodied wines that are often semi-sweet or sweet. The origin of the wine is another important factor in selecting the best sweet wines for your palate. Wines from different regions and countries can vary significantly in sweetness, complexity, body and finish. Popular regions for sweet wines include Germany, Alsace, France, Australia, South Africa and California. In addition to these factors, you should also consider the winemaking process used in producing a particular wine. Sweetness levels can be achieved through various techniques such as late harvest harvesting, where grapes are left on the vine longer than usual to concentrate their sugar content, or chaptalization, where sugar is added to fermenting grape juice. Depending on your taste preference, you may prefer one winemaking process over another. Finally, the alcohol content or ABV, alcohol by volume, of wine should also be considered when selecting sweet wines for your palate. Wines with higher ABVs taste sweeter and have a more intense flavor. Considering these factors, you can easily find the best sweet wines for your palate. Learn about the different types of wines and regions and experiment with various grape varietals, sweetness levels and winemaking processes until you find something that truly appeals to your taste buds. With this knowledge, finding the perfect bottle of sweet wine becomes much more accessible. Once you've found the perfect sweet wine for your palate, you may want to consider pairing it with food. Sweet wines are often paired with desserts or other dishes that have their sweetness. For instance, a Riesling can be paired with apple pie or ice cream, while a Gewürztraminer would be great with spicy Asian cuisine. Sweet wines can also be used as an ingredient in some recipes, such as making raspberry sauce for pancakes. As well as being a delicious treat, drinking sweet wines can offer some health benefits. Sweet wines contain polyphenol and antioxidants that help reduce inflammation and protect against heart disease. Sweet wines may also benefit people with diabetes since sugar is lower than in many other alcoholic beverages. Polyphenol have also been shown to boost cognitive function and improve mood. The truth is that sweet wines are not necessarily more likely to cause a hangover than other types of wine. The main factor determining if you will get a hangover is how much alcohol you drink. If you stick to moderate amounts, the risk of experiencing a hangover should be minimal. However, drinking too much could still lead to dehydration, which is often the cause of an unpleasant hangover. Joining a wine club is also highly recommended. Wine clubs allow members to sample unique wines from different regions and varietals, allowing them to develop their palate and understand what type of sweet wines they prefer. A sweet wine club also discounts select bottles, so joining one can help you save money when purchasing your favorite sweet wines. By researching and exploring different options, you can make informed decisions that will produce the best sweet wines for your palate. With an open mind and willingness to experiment, it's easy to find a bottle of sweet wine that will satisfy your taste buds. By taking into account sweetness levels, grape varieties, origin and winemaking processes, you can ensure that you select a wine that is perfect for your palate.